Hi, I'm probably going to do about 3 videos on bar chords, because there's a lot to say about bar chords and you're better off learning it in little chunks. So I'll start by just explaining the theory behind it, and then give you a few tips on how to actually play them, simple ones. So let's go back to the theory that we learnt last week, or in the last video, and you can see that there are 2 notes on there, the E and the B, that have got little crosses above them, and that's to denote that they don't have a sharp. So you can see C, remember that was the black note on the piano? That's C sharp, the black note in between the C and the D. The semitone, the full tone is from the C to the D, the semitone is the C sharp. Okay, and then the D has got a sharp, E hasn't. The E sharp is actually an F, but E itself doesn't have a sharp, neither does the B. Okay, so that's sort of just those E's and B's are the ones to just try and remember, because if you see a chord that you've never played in music and you want to work out what it is, then you can take a chord at bass position, the first position, and try and work out how to make that chord further up and get the chord that you need for a song that you might want to play. So I'm going to start with a nice simple chord like F. Now normally we play an F there with those 2 fingers, don't we? You'll notice that I'll play all the strings slowly like that. That's just to show that they're all ringing true, because it's very easy with the bar chord for certain notes not to ring true. But anyway, to make your F into a new, same shape but into a new chord, all it really needs to happen is that you can put the F chord on, but using the 2nd and 3rd fingers. So your index finger is idle now, and then if that's an F, by moving it up 1 semitone or 1 space, 1 fret on the keyboard, you can hear that sounds a bit weird, but by using our index finger, to replace the nut, you can see that we get the same shape. If that was the nut, we've got the same shape, but it's all moved up 1 space or 1 semitone. So you can see it now sounds better, doesn't it? So all that you've done there is your index finger has replaced the nut. So we'd have an F, F sharp, 2nd fret would be a G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then C at the 7th fret, because from B at the 6th fret there's no sharp, so it's C. Let's just try that again. F, move it up by your 1st fret, F sharp, 2nd, G, 3rd, G sharp, 4th, A, 5th, A sharp, 6th, B, 7th, no B sharp, C. So that's nice and easy, and just maybe grab your uke a few times and just try doing that, just with that F. Don't bother doing it with any others yet. I'll introduce other shapes and things as these lessons go on. So that's sort of easy for me to say. The reason I was playing those like this, you can see, you could hear then that I hadn't got a clean note on one of the strings. Now I'm pressing a little bit harder. I have. Common mistakes that beginners make with bar chords. The first one is they put their finger on like that. It's flat, using the fleshy bit of their finger, and it's only on up to the top string, the top string nearest to your chin. Not a good position to be. You really want to turn your finger a little bit like that, so the nail's slightly on its side, and you want to put your finger up above, you know, maybe up to about the first joint, resting on the top string, so that you've got more space for these fingers to come round and you'll be able to play it more easily. And looking at the back of the hand, you can see that the thumb is quite low down to get that pressure. It's no good having your thumb up there and trying to, because it's going to hit your finger anyway, isn't it? You need your thumb quite low down. You've got to press a little bit harder. Does make playing it a little bit more tension in your hand till you get used to it. And that's why it's easy to just, best when you're starting, to just take one shape and just slide it and see if you can get that nice and clear. Do it one string at a time, and just go up as far as the 7th fret to the C, and check that you're getting it nice and clear with one string at a time. Okay, that's about all I'll say, because this has gone on 6.5 minutes. So next time I'll show you how to use some other chords and how you can actually use it in a song, and then I'll probably demonstrate a more difficult song for the third one, and then by that stage you'll be working out what chords you can find yourself when you're playing songs, and how to simplify songs. And sometimes not just simplify them, sometimes you're making them a little bit more complicated by using bar chords, but you're making them more enjoyable to play, and you're making them sound better, which is what the whole point of learning bar chords is about. Okay, thanks very much, and I'll see you later.